there is this thing when you board a flight aircraft, okay? During the precautionary measure, there is this thing that they normally used to say. They used to say in case the oxygen pressure goes down or that you have lesser oxygen, maybe because the aircraft ascended to a particular altitude and there is low oxygen, that automatically there is a oxygen max will just fall where you are seated, okay? But and they tell you where the max. But there's one key point that they used to point there. That if that oxygen mask fall down when there is low oxygen, they tell you that make sure you first wear your own properly well, tie the stripe, okay, to your best fitting. Then you can now extend hand to help another person, maybe children, your own children or another person's children that are next to you, vulnerable people like the elderly, or people who don't know how to use it, or disabled people, okay? Why? Because in when you say you want to help, because they know that in the process of you trying to help another person first before you help yourself, what will happen? You can collapse and die. Yes, so because our body cannot tolerate absent of oxygen 2 to 3 minutes. So by 2 to 3 minutes without oxygen, what will happen? Your brain cell will start dying, and about 5 minutes or more, you just pass out, collapse. You go into unconsciousness if time is not taken. Okay. So, but I will use building to explain this thing that I'm trying to say. When someone wants to build a house, say you first of all buy land, then you architectural design, you design the house that you want to buy or you want to build. Let me use bungalow, right? Okay. So that is that one. Then now you now go to the site. So I'm starting my key point now is starting from when you go to the site. What will you do? You clear the bush or put the root of some plant. Then you start digging foundation. You call the right people who knows medicine, measure, like this thing that they call them bricklayers. You buy block and all those things, or you mold your block. You buy cement and all those things. That is the ingredient. So what now happens? Okay, you now start digging. They will now dig the foundation, put the blocks, and and be and be and that is they will cast it, right. That is they will mix the foundation with the block, with cement, with sometimes with concrete. That is this 3-8 and water, so that it will cast it. The essence of that is so that it can carry the weight. So you now, apart from those that have businesses that that can run their own independent, okay, they have grown the business, it become independent and it's running and it can run itself, okay. And those who have also done investment that is paying them either yearly or twice a year or thrice a year or 4 times a year or even monthly. They have put money in several places, people business, stock, shares, mutual fund, and they are reaping from their investment. Even though you may be in abroad, you're a salary earner, you are or that business that just giving you money, you can there is a load that you cannot carry. Because if you carry that load, what will happen? The building will collapse, you will collapse. That is it. So that is it. So, and like this thing that one of my mentor Faraway used to say, you cannot do charity with and they say you cannot do philanthropy with poverty. Okay. My own, I'll put it, you cannot do charity with, you understand, with poverty. Like what do I mean by that? If me, Matthew, I know the level that I am, I've not even stand. Okay. I'm still in my foundation, or I'm still between site clearing, digging foundation, maybe laying blocks like that. But I've not reached to the level of DPC. I'm just using that analogy. So if you have not stand enough,